Rafa, you played already 37 times with Roger Federer. You may like to play him for 38 times or not. To not play him will mean you are going to stay number one for a while. More time. To play him...
You cannot explain. I know everything. So you don't need to explain. I know everything. to be short.
It's better for the world's general expectation. What would you honestly excite you more? To play him or not to play him? Even if you cannot change your opponent.
I cannot change my opponent. That's, of course, I cannot change my opponent. No, I am excited to be in that semifinals, most of anything. Happy the way that I played today, and let's see what's going to happen tonight, and let's see which opponent I have in that semifinals. If it's Roger Federer, of course I am excited to play that match, and of course it's special to play against him here in New York for the first time in our career. That's something that didn't happen before, and it's something strange because we played a couple of times in all the important events of the world. So we'll be excited, and I will be very excited to play that match, of course.
Rafa, congratulations on the match. After some early tournament struggles, and you talked about some nerves in the first round and so forth, you've dominated the last two rounds. Now, whether it's Roger or whether it's Juan Martin, it's bound to be a very difficult match. How important is it for you to have had two relatively easy matches coming into the semis?
For me, the important thing is I am in that semifinals. No, the result is positive already. You know, when you start the tournament, what you don't want is to lose an early round and you come back home with the feeling that you didn't compete. Now the feeling is completely different. I already won 5 matches. I am in that semifinals. I am in a good round, and everything is to win. You know, it's the moment to give my best. I think I have been improving during the whole event, and I have been doing a step forward by match by match, and now is the moment to do it another step forward, a little bit higher if it's possible too. So I think I have the attitude to try to make that happen. I am excited about that semifinals. I know I'm gonna have a very tough opponent in front, and I need to play my best. So since tomorrow morning, because today I'm gonna enjoy the few hours off that I have and enjoy the fact that I'm in semifinals. But I wake up tomorrow morning knowing that I have to do something more, and I'm gonna work hard to work in that way. And mentally, I know what I need to do, and I'm gonna try to do it.
Rafa, in your long history of playing against Roger, what do you consider most special from the matchups with him?
In which way?
In the way of your experience or what people get to see, the personalities, what do you consider most special?
Oh, of course, the most special thing is we created a classic match that people expect to see this kind of match, combination of styles, and of course we can talk about things, but what really makes this match special is we have been competing for the most important events for, I don't know, 10, 12 years, and we have been solid there fighting for these things. So we repeated this kind of match in important finals for a long time and a lot of times. So of course that's became a tradition, and at the same time is even more special when we are, of course, at the last part of our careers.
People are obviously fascinated by the rivalry. What do you admire most about Roger on court, and what do you admire most about him as a man off the court?
I don't want to look like I'm going to be his boyfriend, no? So. We don't know. We don't want to talk this kind of things before important match. No? So Well, we have a lot of respect for each other now. We played a lot of times. We played. I think we did important things for tennis, and we appreciate that. We always had a good relationship. We played for our foundations. I think he always have been a great ambassador for tennis and for our sport with a good image, of course, and representing, I think, good values. And yeah, one important thing that is a great example for kids. No, after a lot of years and winning more than nobody, he still have the passion to keep doing what he did during all his career. No, and doing unbelievable well and doing with the right attitude and with the right passion and love for the sport. No, so that's something important for me and something that I admire of him. And inside the court, I admire of him the same as you can admire, because everybody knows how complete is him, and he's able to produce all the shots. So let's see. Of course, I think I answered already.
What was your strategy coming into this match, and how does that set the tone for the semifinals?
The strategy for what match?
For this match against Rublev. What
Today,
was your strategy
the
today?
strategy is always the same. That is, play very well. If you play well, you have good feelings, then you can look for strategies, or you can look for small things that you can adjust. Depends on the opponent. No, so let's see. And of course, today I tried to change a little bit the rhythm of the point. I know he likes to hit strong with good rhythm, so I try to play sometimes a little bit higher balls, combining with slice, and then of course try to not let him play from easy positions, so changing directions. No? So I think I did well. I changed the rhythm. I returned it aggressive. It's true that he didn't serve. He doesn't serve very well today. That helps, of course, and I have a lot of opportunities on the return, and I converted. No, so in general terms, I should be happy the way that I played today, and that's it.
Rafa, if it is Roger you play, who do you think the conditions here favour most?
Sorry?
If it's Roger that you play, who do you think the conditions here favour out of you and Roger?
In 48 hours, I tell you. I don't know. No. I don't know. Of course, he had a lot of success here. I think I had success too. I already played, 6 semifinals here. 3. Of course, it's not a bad record. So I think it's a tournament that works well for both of us. Of course, on hard court, he's a little bit more a specialist than me. That's it.
Everybody's asking you about Federer, but I'm from RTVI. So could you tell us, whole Russia was supporting him today, and could you tell us what kind of future you perceive of him, what kind of player he is?
It's difficult when 19 years old do what he did, and he won against great players, competing very well, and for the last 6 months I think he improved a lot. So that's so important. Now, if he continues with that improvement, he's gonna fight for the most important things that we have in our sport. So I think he has the right people around. I think he's working well. He has passion for what he's doing. He's a good guy, humble. So that's important for the improvement, no? Because if you believe that already you know about everything, it's tough to be enough humble to wake up every morning and go on court thinking about things that you need to improve. So I believe that he's a hard worker, and that's the most important thing. And of course, the talent is so important. But when you have a good talent, the most important thing is that you have the passion to improve every day and not consider yourself that good to feel that you know about everything and it's just a question of time that I'm going to be there because I'm young. No. Things is, even if you are young and you're having success, you know that you have to keep doing things that make you better player. So I think he's doing that, and that's the most important thing in our sport.
If if it's not Federer and it is Juan Martin, could I ask you to look ahead to the possibility of that matchup? What you think might be the key against Del Potro for you, and your thoughts that were he to win tonight and return to a Grand Slam semifinal after the injuries he had, what your thoughts would be on that?
Juan Martin is a top player. No? It's true that when he's playing well, it's difficult to stop him. Probably the forehand is maybe the faster on the tour. So, and of course, to win tonight, he should be serving well. And if he serves well and hit well, his forehand is a player that have the chance to win against, of course, everybody. And if I play against him, of course, I have to play my best tennis. I need to be very focused with my serve and play aggressive, because if you let him play from good positions with his forehand, you are dead, because he plays super aggressive, hitting so hard. So probably he's unstoppable from that positions. No? So I need to play long. I need to play against his backhand and then open the court. No? But these kind of matches, we can talk about things. No? It doesn't matter if it's Roger or Juan Martin. At the end of the day, we can be thinking or talking about what I have to do or what I don't have to do. Or sport is not that difficult, and the players who plays better that day is the player that's going to have better chances. Then there is a small adjustment that you can do it, yes, but the most important thing is play at my best level. If I play at my best level, I believe that I'm going to have my chances against everybody. If I don't play at my best level, the chances will be much less.
Last question in English, right back.
Rafa, you had a chance during your career playing Davydenko, Safin, a couple of guys from the Russian school. And this year you met Kachanov in Wimbledon, and today you played the new generation, one of the representatives of the new generation. There is any common things, the old Russian school and the today's generation, the new generation, which is common, or some significant, which is difference from the technical or a mental side, which is represent these guys?
I don't know about Russian school or not, because Safin used to practice in Spain too, and Rublev and Kachanov they are practicing in Spain too, and they play aggressive. Of course, if they are from Russia, they suppose that they played a lot in indoors when they are kids. So, of course, they hit flatter, they hit quick, but at the same time, I think it's so important to play on clay when you are young too. No? Not because clay. I know there is more tournaments on hard than clay in our tour. No, but when you play on clay, you understand a little bit better our sport. No, because you have more time. You play in terms of tactic, in terms of mentality, in terms of understand a little bit more the sport. So I think a lot of good players that are good players on hard and specialists on hard, they play it a lot on clay when they were kids, and that helps a lot. No? And the same for Karen or for Andrei, both in Spain. I think they are doing well. They're practicing with good coaches, and they have the right experience there to become top players. No? So they have the potential, and I believe they have the chance to be fighting for the most important things.